Welcome to Swaggerslifestyle.
Hello, how you doing? Welcome. This is Gbogbo Swagger and welcome to Swaggerslifestyle. Hope you're good. Hope you're living your best days. It's always awesome coming to have wonderful conversations with you. Do you know the name of the capital city, Nairobi, stems from the Maasai phrase, Enkari Nairobi, meaning place of cool waters. And it refers to a cold water river that flowed through the area during the 19th century. Welcome to another interesting series of A Nigeria Living In. Today we are taking a trip back to the Republic of Kenya due to popular demand. Our guest is an amazing traveler. When we first posted our video about A Nigeria Living In series, I got a comment that I should go and actually look for her, and that she actually talks to the locals and has her experience is more or less deep down, straight down in your face, with Kenyans as it were. So I said, okay, let me search her out. I did, and I was amazed at all the wonderful work that she's doing, like living in a van, like seriously. And I went straight to send her an email, like, I need to talk to you. And she said yes. So today we're having this conversation. So I'll just allow her to please introduce herself. Can we meet you?
Oh, hi. My name is Evaide. I am a Nigerian living in Kenya presently. I'm not sure what else you want to meet. I have a YouTube channel where I post my videos about van life. I got this van last year, September last year, being 2022, built it in Nairobi. Right now I'm on the coast, living my best life, literally. And yeah, that's all about me right now, I think.
Thank you so much for honoring our invite and for coming on the show today. Well, let me just, she's humble. She's actually a celebrity YouTuber in Kenya.
She is not. She is not.
Okay, so we will judge at the end of the day. So let's go straight into our conversation.
Okay.
How did you relocate to Kenya and why Kenya?
How did I relocate to Kenya? I was traveling through East Africa.
And why Kenya?
I was traveling through East Africa. I'd gone to Rwanda. Kenya was the second country. And I fell in love with the country because it's like Lagos, Nairobi especially. It's like Lagos without the whole troubles like power, internet and stuff. Anyway, so I knew it was somewhere I wanted to stay, and the cold, I stay in Lagos. Now Lagos, every beach day it is hot and humid, just like where I am right now on the coast in Kenya. But Nairobi was cold. The weather was, oh my god. So I was like, this is where I want to be. And then I went to Uganda from Kenya, went to Nigeria, sold stuff, and came back to Kenya, and I've been in Kenya since then. That was last year.
So we would like you to say, hello, my name is XYZ. Welcome to Swaggerslifestyle. Kindly like, comment, and subscribe in Swahili.
Mimi ni Evaide. Karibu Swaggerslifestyle. Kindly in Swahili, imagine it in Swahili. Kindly like, subscribe, and leave your comments on this video. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And imagine it is, I like that. Imagine it in Swahili. I do the needful. Oh my God, that's fantastic. Thank you so much for that. So now give us 3 words to categorize Kenyans.
Contented, welcoming, and chilled.
How do you handle challenges living in Kenya?
Okay, how do I handle challenges? I have made friends here so it's usually like, just as life is with friends, there are people for certain things. So you know who to call when you need this or when you need that. I am not an island. I am not even in a country where I know or understand the language or anything. So yeah, I need people. I only operate here because of people, with people, not without. I literally can do nothing. I can't even stay just like that in anywhere with my van. Yeah, I'm going to be in trouble. I have to pack it in a Kenyan's house because I have to be secure. So yeah, I handle challenges, which are many, because you are not in your country, and Nigeria makes it very, very hard for people who don't live in Nigeria. So I handle that by Momafia when you're share in your lasho me. So basically, with people's help. Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing. So, what are the traditional staple food in Kenya?
Traditional staple food is ugali and either chicken. Okay, so here there is no soup. They don't use soup to eat. There is no what? There is no soup.
No soup.
Like in Nigeria, we get eba. We get
Where we have different types of soup.
ogbono.
Yeah.
So we use our soup to eat the food, and we have big meats that we eat at the end. But here it's different. The meat is their soup. They use the meat to chew ugali, and there is no meat after. So basically, they say they have chicken soup, but it's just chicken made in, I can't even say broth. Broth has veggies, right? They do it in different ways, but it's usually maybe water. They use it to cook the chicken. So they use the chicken to chew the ugali. They use their meat, beef, fish to chew the ugali. So that's this staple food, which I don't really like so much because I am not so used to chewing ugali yet. I have tried. In fact, I have it here. Not that I have not made it, but it's not my go-to food. Yeah, they like chapati a lot as well. It's usually with chicken, so with protein. So they eat everything with protein. Yeah, that's mostly it. They have, but the main food everywhere is ugali. So different places have their own kind of food. Like the coast now, they are known for biryani. Then there is the pilau. Then there is this other food that they eat very often in Narok. Anyway, so every tribe has its own food, but every tribe eats ugali and chapati.
Thank you for that. So, what do Kenyans think about Nigerians, and how have you been treated personally?
They think Nigerians are rich because in our Nollywood, we always put BB houses, and our artists always have bling bling up and down with BB cars and they think we are. They think when you say Nigerian, it's a bag of money that has arrived. Not all, but most Kenyans, but mostly because of what they've seen. Of course, they would only judge us by what they've seen on TV and stuff if you've not been to Nigeria. Yeah, and they think we are very, very loud and we are aggressive. But I can't blame them because, for instance, in Nairobi, the Nigerian guys there, you'd seldom see girls in Kenya, Nigerian girls in Kenya. There are many Nigerian guys, and if you ask the typical Uber driver, they'll tell you they take their women, they are very loud, they are the ones who cause trouble sometimes. Not all, of course. I have Nigerian friends who are really chilled, and they are doing well for themselves. I have them. I have a music producer, I have a film producer who shoots up, and I have, but the ones who are not chilled are the ones making it so hard. But that is how it is in every country because there are too many Nigerians everywhere. So yeah, I think Kenya see us as rich and aggressive. But I would say we are basically assertive, and some of us are rich because we are hardworking. I mean, it comes hand in hand, hardworking riches, Yeah.
That's true. Thanks for sharing. So, how have you been treated personally?
Good. I've been treated very good. I've been swindled. Very much. But
Swindled in Kenya
swindled. Yeah, my
by
van.
Kenyans.
Of course, now my van, I've fixed the same thing over and over again. The mechanics, I've used different mechanics who will not do it. Then when the next mechanic, or when the mechanic I use now came, do you know how many things we discovered at that fixed like 3 times and they didn't? I don't want to go to that. Yeah, I've been swindled. Of course, I've been swindled. I've suffered through money. I literally spent twice the amount I budgeted to spend for the van, and half of the amount would have definitely fixed this van to this extent. Definitely. So I basically spent twice the amount, which is enough to actually buy a land here where I can build a cabin that I am looking to eventually build. But yeah, I've been swindled. That is understandable because if I was a Muzungu and Oyibo went to Lagos and wanted to build something like this, of course he would be swindled too. It's just a normal thing that happens, yeah. But generally, I've been treated so kindly. I've been accepted everywhere. Even the police, they stress my life out because when I'm coming, even from just seeing the solar panel, when I'm coming with my van, they already see the solar panel from front. The way the van looks, it's vintage and stuff. They will stop you.
Coming.
It's given that they will stop you. But after I talk to them, when they see my YouTube channel, when we interact, they always laugh. Will you marry me? You are a foreigner and stuff. Everything turns into a joke. And I have lots of police friends now, and people here, they are so good. I think I have a disadvantage being Nigerian, but I have a very, very high advantage as well being Nigerian, to the people especially. So yeah, I've been treated
That's nice.
very good.
That's nice. So you're
Generally.
balling now. You're balling with daddy.
I'm 100%. I'm balling everywhere. I'm balling. No.
What do you like about living in Kenya, and what don't you like about living in Kenya? Yeah.
What are the things I like? I like the fact that there is electricity 24/7. I don't have to go downstairs to put on the generator or check if my inverter battery is charged, if the sun is good enough, or if it's raining. If it's raining, how will my inverter battery charge? Because I don't have fuel today. There is fuel scarcity. Oh my God, it's so expensive. Oh God, I just can't have power. Where will NEPA bring lights? I can't remember the last time I did that. So yeah, I love that. Nimi is laughing.
Nigeria will get better. We
There
know,
is that.
we'll get better with time. We're keeping it
Well,
positive.
it's good to have faith. It's good to keep things positive in
Amen.
Jesus' name. So back to the main cocoa. So for internet is super. It is more expensive than Nigeria as expected. But it's Safaricom is golden. So yeah, I've not struggled with that. You see, all the roads I've applied, if they are not constructing it, they are constructing it. Like if they have not already constructed it to make it look great, they are in the process of constructing it. So I love that. I love the weather. Oh my, okay, actually, the weather was one of the main reasons why I moved here. The weather was easily one of the main reasons. Even though I am now in a weather that is just like Lagos, it's not like I'm back in Lagos. But well, the weather is one of the reasons why I moved here because I can always live here. I'm here by choice. I'm here at the hottest place by choice. I can always live whenever. Yeah, I love that. What don't I like about living in Kenya is the fact that I am so limited. I keep eating rice and stew, 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 rice and stew with a lot of pepper because that is what I have access to. No, egusi. Which kind of like even jollof rice, all the main ingredients. I know if it's yam, even plantain. If you go and buy plantain, I swear it is good. In quick maths, plantain, 3 or 4 big ones like this is the equivalent of like 600 or 700 in Nigeria, and I'm not even joking because they don't have plantains here. They don't have our yams. They don't have our plantains. It's not the normal, they just have banana. So I mean the food, I think that's one of my main challenges. Okay, and then the expense. But the thing is that the fact that it's expensive goes with the lifestyle, it's just like in Nigeria, the amount I pay for power would be much, much lesser because I don't have 24-hour electricity for starters. Do you get? So the cost of living is higher, but then the government has put in different things. It puts different things in place to make sure that it's more comfortable to live in than where I'm coming from. And it's more comfortable for me because of my lifestyle. Doesn't mean that it's necessarily not good for people who are living in Nigeria. I work online 24/7. So the amount of time I would invest in Nigeria, if I invest it here, I'll get more money because I can be more focused. I'm not running downstairs when they have taken power or maybe internet is messing with me. I'm about to cry. Do you get? So it is just expected to be more expensive. So I don't think there is a big deal with I think I'm used to how much things are now. I mostly struggled with this when I just got here. But I'm still struggling with food. I'm not even used to that one. No.
Okay, that's nice. So what were the cultural shocks you experienced?
Cultural shock was mostly food. Then transportation matter too. Yeah, matatu. The transportation in Nairobi was gangster. Yeah, literally crazy. Because in Nigeria we just have war in Danfo, either war or silence. No, never silence, just war all the time, every time. But here it is disco, so it's completely different. Their buses are disco, our buses are battles. You battle with the conductor, you battle with fellow passengers, you battle with the wind, battle with traffic, battle with. But here. The matatu is you are literally in a club for 50 shillings until you get to your house.
What do you miss about Nigeria?
I mostly miss the food, then I miss the drama. Our drama is very local and authentic. Yeah, I miss the drama, the everyday drama. Plus, I stay in Lagos, so every day comes with its own drama. It's just interesting. It can't not be interesting in Lagos. I miss that. Have I said I miss the food? Oh, I have not said it. I miss the food, yeah.
Yeah, you said it. That was the first one. Okay, so what are some tourist attractions in Kenya?
Anyway, okay, tourist attractions. I would say, if I want to mention Kenya generally, then I would probably mention places because, like, in one place there are many tourist attractions. Okay, so yeah, if you want to come to Kenya, definitely visit the coast because on the coast, Diani has been ranked like 5 times. The past 5 times has been ranked the most beautiful beach in East Africa. That's where I am, yeah. So I'm in the most beautiful beach in East Africa. I'm just a gangster. I'm just all that. I'm like all that. Oh my God. Anyway, so yeah, you must come to the coast, and it's a coastline: Diani, Kilifi, Malindi, Watamu, Lamu. So you can just keep moving. If you want to visit Nairobi, yeah, I love Nairobi for nightlife. Nairobi has the best nightlife in the whole world. No, it's a lie, but I love Nairobi for nightlife. So you go to Nairobi, you go to some clubs. For safari, I wouldn't. Nairobi, you pay a lot of money. It's only national park that is in Nairobi for tourism, and that almost has no animals. I didn't say so, but yeah, that. So if you want to do safari, you have to go outside Nairobi. Masai Mara is the most popular place, but it's expensive as hell. You'll be looking for like $1,000 just for like 2-3 nights. So yeah, if you are rich, sure, why not? You take your money and you go to Masai Mara. So yeah, you have to experience. But there are, of course, there are other safaris like Amboseli. For like Amboseli, I don't think you spend more than maybe $300 or $400 for like say 2 nights and 3 days or something. So there are many places to go to for wildlife. Then you have to visit the beaches. Then if you want to experience like more cultural places, then maybe go to around Western Kenya or something very okay. Like I think everybody when they come to Kenya, they want to experience the Maasai because that's the most popular tribe. It's a whole tourist group on their own. Yeah, so definitely you have to go to places like Narok and stuff. I've been to Loita Forest, Narok, Naivasha, yeah, those places.
You've talked about a lot because you've just been dropping names. You know, I went to Kenya and I've not heard.
Where did you mention? Where did okay, like Giraffe Center and stuff?
You never mentioned it. Okay.
No. I'm not going to mention that as no. See, I have gone to all those places in Nairobi. I don't consider them as tourists. I consider them as amusement park of animals. They are not tourists to me. So I'm talking about tourism, real tourism, not going to look for giraffes that are so sport you can rub their neck and they'll be kissing you. Oh, please.
Kenya, you're actually my go-to person, and I can't wait to experience van life really with you. I can't wait.
You should come in.
I need to put it on my bucket list. I'm actually towards that.
You should come.
Yeah.
You should come.
So now, what would be your advice to anyone that wants to start a van life?
My advice is that you should know that you want to get into it before getting into it. Or you go suffer, especially for the build, unless you don't want to build by yourself and maybe buy something that has already been built. But then where is the fun in that? Because building it as a house is all fun on it. So like I became empty when I stopped building. It was like some part of me had dropped. So building it is my next van. I'm going to take my time. Definitely I would build. It won't be like this one, and I most likely will build by myself, maybe with one more person, because this was for learning. Like I said, I am testing this out, so this is for learning. Now I know everything I need in a house, in a van. So yeah, I would advise that you should be sure about what you want to do before getting into it, because there will be so many challenges. This is a house in a vehicle, so it is not what people typically build if you're not in the United States. And even in the United States, people usually build it who don't DIY it and maybe learn from YouTube and courses and then do it by themselves for the adventure. People give it to companies. There are specialized companies for that, and there aren't so many. You have to be sure about it. Then it is not everybody can do van life. There are certain kinds of people who can do van life. I am a chronic loner. I have been staying alone forever, and I can't imagine my life. It's just hard staying with someone. Like even when I am out, maybe traveling, a few times I've couch surfed. It's just hard to stay in the same space for a long period of time. This is something that suits me the most, and it is, apart from that, it's so hard for me to just stay in one spot. I'm a very, very free spirit. I'm a free soul. I hate confinement. I hate feeling like I'm in a prison. There are lots of prisons in this life, not just the ones with the 4 bars. So yeah, I want to be free. I love the alternative lifestyle. I don't want to live like everybody lives. What is the fun in life if I'm doing what everybody does? What? No. I want something extra. I see what every other person does. I know that this is what you do. I want the extra, So yeah, be sure about it. Be that kind of person who can actually live in a van, because it's hard for some people. So yeah, that's my advice to them. But then it's a very, very good life. If it is the life for you, oh, it's an amazing one, I swear. And I'm only just getting into it. I love it.
And what has the life taught you so far? Your van life, what has it taught you so far?
Van life has taught me that I am capable of anything. I've learned that I'm capable of everything, because I'm literally solving this problem, that problem all the time. I've learned that if you put your mind, your heart to it, it will come. And I've also learned that in that same context, if you put your heart to something, if you truly want something to happen, it's going to happen. We humans have something called will. Then some people now have something called strong will with that will that they have. So when you are strong-willed about something, you can achieve it. I have discovered strengths and weaknesses. I have many weaknesses. But then my strengths are so strong that even my weaknesses seem not to be there. My life has taught me a lot. It has taught me, okay, that is for life experiences, but when it comes to vehicle, what have I learned about building a house, about vehicles, carburetor, engine, and stuff. I can't even start talking about that because I feel like a mechanic. No, I feel like a certified mechanic with everything I've learned, with the way I know things work together in the engine to put them together. Like, I recognize sounds now. And here, like, which other day I wanted to do the event that I wanted to do here. We went to buy the wood and everything for the board, and then the way I was spitting fire, like, you think I'm a carpenter who knows all these things. The way I was spitting millimeters and stuff, and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even know I learned so many things. I know the name of everything in this place. Like, I know how everything was put together. I can literally do this with enough power, of course. But yeah, I've learned so many things. Yeah.
Give you a name, Ebaidi Meko and Co.
What? What's that? Happy Meko now. It's a nice day.
Thank you so very much for honoring our invite and actually sharing with us. So the reason why we are doing this series is to change the narrative, because a lot of people think when they hear Nigerians, what comes to their mind is negative, unprintable names. And we have Nigerians that are doing amazing. They are law-abiding. They are there legally in whichever countries they are in, and that's why we're sharing, experiences like this on this channel. So if you're a Nigerian living in any part of the world and you like to share your experience, you can actually reach us on swaggerslifestyle@gmail.com, and we would love to, have this conversation with you. Thank you so much, Abidi. You've been very, very, down to earth. I kind of like you. You just say it as it is, like boom, and that's it. So in conclusion, what would you like to say about, relocation to any Nigerian or anybody that wants to relocate to Kenya? What would you like to say in conclusion?
I think you should have money, because you will suffer. You are jail. Have money in this life. Have money. Anyway, have money.
In this life, have
money. Please have money. I can't even think of any other advice, because this place is expensive. It's Africa, but it's expensive. Hey, and when they see you, okay, have money and change your accent before you come here, because if you don't change your accent to Kenyan accent automatically, there's some miracle. You will spend money because they'll think you are rich. So have money. That's all my advice. And make sure that you make your research before you come here. Make sure, because there are places that are not as expensive as some places. There are some places where if you are someone who likes community, there are some places like where there are more Nigerians, where you would easily blend in with other Nigerians. But if you are someone who likes being on their own, then of course you can live anywhere. So maybe make your research. Try to be part of a community. Or not necessarily, even if it's just one person, two people that you know, because there are so many things so many challenges here, especially with this new ESC thing video. There are many challenges here that you'd face. You would need people. You would need people who have been here to help you. Yeah, so I think money and human are the things you really need to excel here, to be comfortable here.
Thank you so very much. So I'd like to tell you that she has an amazing YouTube channel. Kindly go and subscribe. Trust me, you would see her in her element. She actually did videos of how she takes her bath. People send different comments, and then she makes videos, to be able to address all of that. I sat down on her page and I watched her videos. They are very engaging, and you just wonder, like, how would somebody just stand up and say, I want to start living in a van? You always see it only on, American movies, living a normal life. But, bringing it home and you're seeing a Nigerian doing this is amazing. I love to say kudos to you. And also you can follow her on Instagram too. She has wonderful content. So just go and show her some love.
Thank you
so much, Abidi, for accepting to be on the show today. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much for the
interview.
interview.
Please, before you step out or before you go to another man's country, do your research. Have a plan. Know what you want to go and do there, and please be there legally. And to all Nigerians living outside Nigeria and also in Nigeria, please keep flying our flag so high the positive way. Till I come your way next time, this is Gbogbo Swagger and this is Swaggerslifestyle. Do not forget to do what? Like, share and comment. Also, share this with everybody in the sphere of your influence. Do take care.